The quick service restaurant space is no longer just about fast food. It's about smart food delivered with precision. Greetings everyone, I'm Rohit Raj Pillai, a PGDM student at BIMTech. Today we have with us a leader who have seen transformation firsthand and a pioneer in redefining QSR in India and beyond. It's my absolute pleasure to welcome Mr. Kailash Agarwal, the President of Haldiram Retail and QSR India and the ex-Director Business Development and Strategic Planning at McDonald's with more than 28 years of experience in this industry. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
So you had an incredible journey in the food industry. Sir, could you please share us how your career began and what made you enter the QSR?
Yeah, that's a very nostalgic moment. But I started with my career by doing a hotel management at the time when India had a very few hotels and the career options were very limited. But there was definitely a thought that with opening up of economy in India way back in 1991, there was big hope that this industry would one day grow. So maybe I was a little bit of thinker ahead of time, and that's why I chose this career of hotel management. And after finishing my hotel management, I saw that a lot of multinational brands were entering India that time, and luckily I was chosen one of them. So I joined McDonald's and as one of the core member, and that's where my journey started in QSR. And it was a very, very fabulous journey, I would say, with a lot of learnings. Every year used to be a new challenge and new learning curve for me, because while I was learning, I have also seen that the Indian retail industry has also evolved, and I'm so happy and glad that I'm part of that evolved journey. I've seen how the consumer behavior has changed and how the brand has also evolved with the expectation of the customers, and we managed to meet those expectations every time. They have higher expectations because with economy opening up, Indians started traveling more frequently abroad, and when they used to go abroad, they definitely used to have food in McDonald's, and when they used to come at McDonald's in India, they would ask, or rather expect, the same quality and standard but at an Indian price. And that was the first challenge, which was very difficult to balance it, but we did it fabulously. And I think the more I spent time with this fabulous brand, it was kind of a learning curve for me, that I learned every aspects of the business, that how this retail business work, because it's not about you prepare a food and then keep it and then it sells gradually like any other FMCG production. In retail, you deal with live customers. The consistency of the food is the biggest name of the game, and in a retail you have to keep expanding. So you have to have a more footprint across various geographical region, and then when you enter into new demographic, you have to have a very good connect with the consumer, and that's where these were very exciting challenges, and that kept me holding in the brand for such a long time. After spending almost quarter of a century for a brand where we bought it from US to India, I got an opportunity to work with one of the Indian multinational, which is Haldiram. And I said, what an opportunity is this, that coming from a process-oriented multinational to an Indian brand where we have to create all those processes once again, but take this brand from India to US will be again a challenge, and it will be a very thrilling experience. So that's what gave me real excitement to join this brand of Haldiram, and I've been here for quite some time now, and I'm enjoying every bit of it as a true Indian company.
So it's really inspiring to hear that from you.
Thank you.
So you have worked with both Western style and Indian traditional style. So according to you, sir, like which style of food have more growth in India, more potential growth in India, and also like the youth prefer Western food over the traditional food. So how did Haldiram face this challenge and became successful in India?
See, all the multinationals, when they enter India, the biggest challenge is that the acceptability of the brand. Because in the mid 90s, when I used to say that I work for McDonald's, they say it's burger, fries, Coke. How will you fill up your stomach? Because India is a country which is having a staple food of rice, chapati, sabji, and all those things.
Absolutely.
So till the time you don't have a wholesome food, you don't feel your tummy is full.
Yes.
But see how over generations people have started adopting this food and they have been very happy. But said that, it doesn't mean that the Indian food will going to lose its sheen and charm. I see that all foods have equal opportunity in the market, and they can all have equal market shares. It all depends at how the brand listen to the customer and accordingly keep adopting it. Because the biggest challenge for any cuisine is that we have to have innovation, and innovation should be the front of all our approach. We keep innovating and making it more customer relevant. For example, we all like sweets, but sometimes we feel very guilty that it's too much of sugar.
Yes.
But gradually you start replacing sweets with chocolates. But it's still sweet.
Yes.
It's just the form and the shape and the size changes. But you don't stop eating sweets.
Yes.
You only stop eating laddu and move to chocolate.
Totally.
You are still consuming it.
Absolutely.
So I think these are some very interesting aspects about how consumer behaviors are changing.
Okay.
But whether it is McDonald's or Haldiram or for that matter any other multinational, the biggest strength of India is that we have a very, very good consumer base which has good disposable income, and they will continue to explore and eat outside. And that will be the biggest challenge in years to come. Because right now, in a month, consumer eat maybe 2 or 3 times going out. But I see this trend going in years to come. And when you see this frequency going more than 3 to 4 times in a month, you can imagine that what kind of volume and top line sales it will generate for any brand. So that's a very, very optimistic way of looking at it, that this food business will always grow. It will always grow. Whether it is Indian, Chinese, continental, or for that matter burger, pizza, it will grow.
Thank you, sir. So, what is that one advice that you would like to give to our students who aspire to start a career in the QSR or food industry?
Yes, there is not one. Maybe I can give you 2 advice. I think spoke to all your colleagues there that food industry is very, very dynamic industry. Customer expectation changes. There are challenges all over, and the best part about the food is that you can be very creative and innovative. But the 2 important challenges that the cost and the customer expectation, you have to balance it. If you are able to crack the code, you will really need to work it. For starters or startup people who are just getting into this business, I think the biggest advice is that you stay grounded, understand the business very well. Because if you understand the fundamental of the business, you will be able to move up the ladder faster.
Okay.
Don't look out for frequent changes, because stability is again a very important aspect in life. Not that I have worked for a brand for 25 years, but otherwise also. When you are in the organization and you put your heart and soul in the organization also reciprocate and take care of you. So I only suggest that first few years definitely might be a bit of slog, but that's worth it.
Thank you so much for your advice, sir. I hope this will help our students. And thank you so much for giving time for us. It was indeed an insightful session with you, sir. Thank you.